Funding for this program was made possible by the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale.
NSTV.
A GEM Award from the City of Glendale.
NSTV. The Adopt a Block program.
Youth Employment Program.
Code Enforcement Minute. GEM Awards.
Neighborhood Services TV.
If everybody would, looks like everybody's making their way to their seats, and I just want to say thanks again for coming out to this special recognition reception. At this time, first I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Noreen Benjaminson, and I am with the City of Glendale's Neighborhood Services Office, and I have, I believe, corresponded with most of you teachers in the audience and principals, and so I'm very pleased to see you here, to see that you have finalists in your classes. I, at this time, would also like to introduce a special guest today, our 2006 grand prize winner of the poster contest, Andre Aboulian. Andre Aboulian is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Can you please all stand? Right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
Thank you, Andre. Now I would like to ask our Director of Community Development and Housing, Madeline Blake, to please come to the stage. Thank you, Madeline.
They have a stool, otherwise I can't see the first 6 rows. So I'd like to welcome you all here today, and thank you for coming. This is probably one of our most exciting events of the entire year. It's really remarkable to see our community through the eyes of the young people in the community, and the commitment that they have to keeping our neighborhoods beautiful. And I know that they take a strong role in their schools, and they take a strong role at home with their families too, to keep this commitment going. I want to thank the parents who are here today, because the parents, as well as the teachers and the principals, are such a big part of making this community what it is and giving the guidance and direction to the young people. I mean, they are really a reflection of all of you. This is a remarkable event. We get nearly 10,000 entries. So for those of you who are waiting to find out who is the winner, and for the young man who just spoke, it's pretty remarkable for the people who are selected, because it's an enormous amount of competition. And the competition comes from not just the Unified School District, it comes from private schools and community organizations, as well as charter schools. So we appreciate the support we get from all the schools, regardless of whether they're public schools, private, or charter schools. And again, I want to thank all of you, the families, the parents, the teachers, the principals, and particularly the young people who are willing to give their time to tell us what they think of keeping the trash off of Glendale streets. At this time, I would like to introduce a couple of people. I'd first of all like to introduce our mayor, Dave Weaver. Where's Dave? And I'd like to introduce our city manager, Jim Starbird. He's standing right next to the mayor. And Board of Education member Pam Ellis, sitting right here in the front row. And she has been very active with the Committee for Clean and Beautiful for many years and is an avid supporter of this program and many of the other beautification programs. We have Assistant School Superintendent Alice Petrosian. I know she's here. And Dr. Linda Young. Is Linda here? Oh, thank you, Linda. The Public Information Officer for the Glendale Unified School District. And I'd also like to introduce Sam Engel, who is the Neighborhood Services Administrator, who is really a large part of the spirit behind all of this. So Sam, if you want to stand up. And if I missed any, if there were any other council people or board members that I missed? No. Okay. Great. Well, again, I welcome you. I thank you for coming, and we all look forward to seeing who the winners are going to be. But in many ways, all of you are winners because you've got beautiful posters, and they're all on display. So, thank you again. And at this time, I would like to turn the microphone over to Mayor Dave Weaver.
This one? Oh, okay. Apologize for not being in a suit today. With the council election yesterday, I didn't know if I'd be cleaning out my desk today to find another job or moving to another office for 4 years. So I dressed casually today. I've done this for 10 years now, and it's a fun event. I always like to go back before I look at the winner because I have it in here. I like to go back and see which one I think is the best. When I was the young kid's age here, I was an A in art the whole way through high school. So I like art, and it'll be interesting to see. I know how the kids get a theme each year to work from in designing, and I know what you kids learn about our community and how to keep it clean by doing this. Dual purpose. What a sneaky way to teach you a civic lesson by letting you draw pictures about it. But it's great. I'm just grateful for the attitude and the desire of all the students, the schools to participate. And to those parents that took off work early to get their kids and bring them here today, thank you so very much. I did that for too many years, and I have learned. So congratulations, and I guess the bottom line is may the best person win. Thank you. Oh. And now I'm introducing the lady with the hat, Margaret Hammond, chairman of the Clean and Beautiful Committee, who I haven't seen since last night. For those of you who don't know, Margaret's at City Council every single Tuesday to give us a lecture. Oh, Margaret?
Get a seat there permanently, huh?
Yeah, great.
Good evening, everyone, and it's so wonderful to see you all. And I have to tell you, the people that had to do the choosing or go through all the posters, it was a pretty hard job because there were so many terrific entries. So as they say, you're all winners because you learned a lesson in civics and keeping the city clean, and we have the chance to show that we appreciate your interest in this program. The Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale is a volunteer citizen board that operates programs and advises the city of Glendale community beautification issues. It is my pleasure to introduce my colleagues on the committee. Please stand as I call your name. Joyce Ivesey, Pam Ellis, I know they're here, Carol Jean Falco, whom I don't believe is here today, is she? She's ill and has been a long-time member of our committee and very dedicated. Pauline Ferguson is there. Marilyn Gunnell. Joe Mendoki. There he is. Don McPullen. Arnold Milner. I don't think Arnold is here either because he too is on the disabled list, and he is a very devoted person to this group and loves to be part of it. Tim Regis, Jim Reicheld, Larry Ringel, oh, there he is, Mike Sirk, Eleanor Wacker, oh, I guess she didn't make it, and Catherine Usayan. And it looks like she didn't make it either. I'm very sorry because they're wonderful people to work with, and they are really dedicated to the city of Glendale and beautifying and keeping it clean. In addition to this annual poster contest, the committee operates the Junior Ambassadors Program, the Adopt a Block Program, Target Litter, the Cigarette Litter Prevention Program, Clean Sweeps, the GEM Property Maintenance Awards, and the annual Great American Cleanup Weekend, which will be held Saturday, May the 19th. And I do have to add something that Glendale, the city of Glendale, for some of our programs, other cities are trying to find out how we maintain these programs and just think it's marvelous. Things like the cigarette litter prevention, and that was a big hit at the convention that we went to. Everyone is invited to join in on the fun of the Great American Cleanup as our residents work together to eradicate litter and graffiti in our community. Visit our information table in the back after the ceremony to find out more, or contact the Neighborhood Services Office at 818-548-2877 to sign up for this event. Bring your friends, any groups you have, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, from the school groups. We love to have you, and we really have a great time, and we get the city really polished and cleaned. Now I have the pleasure of introducing Glendale Unified School District Assistant Superintendent and our 2006 Outstanding Community Partner, Alice Petrosian, to recognize our Outstanding Community Partner for 2007.
And I'd like to introduce someone special that just walked in. I know what a busy day he's had. The Superintendent of Glendale Unified School District, Dr. Michael Escalante. This contest is truly a partnership. It's a partnership between public and private schools, between the city and between the residents in the city. It's a partnership that invites people to look at our city as one of the most beautiful and clean cities in this nation. And we're quite proud as a school district to be a part of this partnership. This year, the award winner is a very familiar face. This face has been around at these award ceremonies for a number of years. And today's program would not be the same if it weren't for this person and the work that this person has done to advocate for this project, but not only for this project, just about everything Neighborhood Services does is something that tonight's awardee has advocated for. You could have seen this awardee out there with painting out graffiti, taking care, making sure that every school is involved in the poster contest, and a lot more. This person has served on this committee as well. And on behalf of the committee and the Glendale Unified School District, we would like to announce this year's winner. And as she comes up, we will talk about her a little bit more. Mrs. Pam Ellis, member of the Board of Education, but also member of the Neighborhood Clean and Beautiful Committee. As Mrs. Ellis comes up, I need you to know that Mrs. Ellis, many years ago, insisted that we participate as a district in this contest. But about 6 years ago, the wonderful staff at Neighborhood Services said, you know, the Glendale Unified School District participation is starting to decline. Well, there was Mrs. Ellis standing right above my head saying, why have we been not showing up in numbers for this contest? And since that time, thanks to her encouragement and ongoing support, our participation in the contest has not only grown, but it has doubled and tripled. So with that, Mrs. Ellis, thanks for the support for our principals, teachers, students, and their families, and encouraging us to be a part of this wonderful contest.
Oh, Alice.
Well, this is certainly a surprise, and I gave this award last year to Alice, so it's kind of feels weird. This committee is lots of fun, so I feel a little bit guilty about getting this award because it's not work. And I would encourage all of you to get involved, and you could talk to Mr. Engel or Noreen here and see how you could do that. But anyway, thank you very much for the award. And I'm not quitting, so I'm just going to continue on doing some more work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pam. Well, thank you, Pam Ellis, and thank you, Ellis Petrosian. Well, now I would like to ask our Fund Development Coordinator, Julie Shermer, to join me on stage to recognize our sponsors.
Thank you, Noreen. Good evening, everybody. It's a great group. Without the support of our local businesses and community partners, this contest would not be possible. Neighborhood Services runs the program, but it's fully funded by the sponsors. In fact, all of our events are sponsored. On behalf of the Committee for the Clean and Beautiful Glendale, I would like to thank the following sponsors for their partnership in fostering community spirit and pride among the children. And when I call your name, please stand. Glendale Water and Power. Legacy sponsors, thank you. Public Works Department. Thank you. A new sponsor for us, Lexus of Glendale. Thank you. Those are our legacy sponsors. The Jewel Level sponsors, Salem Lutheran Church. School, Salem Lutheran School. JNL Press. DPS Large Image Digital Formatting. We thank you very much. Now, our platinum level sponsors, the City of Glendale Parks Recreation Community Services Department. Thank you. And our bronze level sponsor is Robin's Nest Preschool and Kindergarten. Yay! And this year we only have one proud parent sponsor, but from Sun Lee for their daughter, Valeria Lee. Thank you. While I'm up here, I thought that I would take the opportunity to tell you about Summer Night on the Plaza. It's an event that we're having in the summer, July 27th in the Perkins Atrium, just adjacent to Waterfall. We have a silent auction, food from all these various restaurants in town, and we have a My Hometown photo contest. The winners are displayed in the back, and if you too would like to enter this contest, you can win $100. So I hope that you will take a look at the back table and possibly be the winner for our next year's event. And in the judging for the My Hometown photo contest will be at Summer Night on the Plaza, and the winners will be selected by the judges of the people who are in attendance. We are currently looking for event sponsors and silent auction items for this event, so please see me afterwards at the table in the back, auditorium, if you could help us out. Thank you very much for my part of it. Nice to see you all, and I'd like to turn it now over to Noreen.
Thank you, Julie. Well, at this time, I would also like to extend some special thank you and appreciation to the staff of the Neighborhood Services Office, all of whom always go well above and beyond to make everything in these events run smoothly, and it could not be done without them, and I sincerely appreciate all the assistance that we get. I just want to say thank you to Gloria Melendez, Pat Brillhart, Jackie Juharian, and Lisa Solomon. I want to thank also Juan Gonzalez, Sandra Rodriguez, and Jackson Webb, as well as our code compliance staff, and who was assisting us all day today and will be back later tonight. Jerry Walton and our program specialist, Jay Jartinson, and his volunteers. All of these efforts are so gratefully appreciated, and there is no way that an event like this one could happen without the helping hands of everyone involved. So I really appreciate everything that everyone is doing to make this run as smoothly as it does. Thank you. And I would like to extend another special thank you to all the teachers, the principals, the vice principals, who have all been so supportive, assistant principals, everyone in the school district have been so supportive of this contest and its curriculum for these 14 years. So I would like to invite all the teachers and principals in attendance to stand so we can recognize your efforts in promoting our neighborhood pride message to your students. And at this time, I would like to invite April Fitzpatrick from the Glendale Public Works Department to present our 2007 Mark Doyle Outstanding Educator Award.
Thank you, Noreen. Thank you. Hello, everybody. The impact of educators have on the lives of their students can never be underestimated. Teachers can inspire children to believe in themselves and reach for the stars. They can instill convictions and principles that their pupils will carry with them even through adulthood. Teachers make this contest successful. The Committee for Clean and Beautiful Glendale recognizes the dedication and hard work of outstanding teachers who go above and beyond the call of duty, teaching neighborhood pride and civic responsibility. Mr. Mark Doyle was a founding member of the CCBG and a teacher himself. He embodied these qualities and was an inspiration to those that knew him. In honor of his many contributions to our community, the committee has unanimously decided to acknowledge other individuals who exhibit similar traits with the Mark Doyle Outstanding Educator Award. This year's recipient is just such a person. They have been a longtime faithful supporter of I Love My Neighborhood poster contest. Their efforts ensured that their students not only participated, but also learned the important message behind the project by having them write essays. Those essays are on display here today. Their students were so inspired by this project, they have even brought a small version of it to their school, and I'll let their teacher tell you a little bit more about it in a moment. The consistently outstanding efforts of this teacher has given year after year, have and will go a long way in making a dramatic difference in this city. Please join me in congratulating the 2007 Mark Doyle Outstanding Educator Award recipient, Linda Jacobsons, 4th grade teacher, Balboa Elementary School. Congratulations. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you. It's because of Noreen coming to my class every year and talking to my class that this year, my 4th grade class out there, they decided to do a Don't Trash Balboa program, and their students are running it. I am not. They've organized it. They have their supervisors. They have their organizers. They're cleaning the campus. So actually, this should be going to the students. Thank you.
I would like to now invite Artane Haratunian of Glendale Water and Power up for the next very special award. Thank you.
Thanks, April. Glendale Water and Power is also committed to partnering with the committee, Glendale schools, and the community to instill the neighborhood pride message among the youth of our city. The late Robert Newcomb was one of the biggest supporters of this contest. In his memory, the committee decided to name the Outstanding School Participation Award after him. Those of you who follow this contest have seen it grow over the years. In addition to Glendale Public Schools, 14 local private schools participated this year. The contest has grown largely due to the efforts of school principals and teachers who have embraced the idea of developing the neighborhood pride and civic responsibility message among their students. This year, I have the honor of recognizing a private school that has shown its sincere dedication to this effort with the Robert Newcomb Outstanding School Participation Award. The first private school we are recognizing this afternoon has, in just a short number of years, grown to maximum participation in the poster contest. This rapid growth in participation is rare, and the committee wishes to recognize this partnership. Ladies and gentlemen, will you join me in congratulating an outstanding private school participant, Montrose Christian Montessori School. Please welcome Principal McReynolds of Montrose Christian Montessori School. And as you know, with this award also comes a cash prize of $100.
Well, I certainly wasn't prepared for this. I'd like to say that we've been participating in this for about 10 of the 14 years, and our students have really enjoyed the contest and have really enjoyed the recognition that they've gotten from the city. I think that helps them in their civic lessons, and we appreciate Glendale for helping our children. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I'd like to invite Shannon McGrath from Lexus of Glendale to present the next private school with their award. Thank you.
Hello. We have one more private school to recognize. A longtime participant in the I Love My Neighborhood poster contest. Please join me in congratulating Holy Family Elementary School as this year's recipient of the Robert Newcomb Award. Please welcome Principal Heinz of Holy Family Elementary School. Principal Heinz? Perhaps he's grading tests. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I'm sure that the $100 will get slipped into an envelope and get to him, I'm sure. Right? On to the next one. Glendale Unified, I'd like to invite Glendale Unified School District's Public Information Officer.
Superintendent, I'm sorry. Invite Dr. Escalante, I'm sorry.
Okay, excellent. I would please like to invite Dr. Escalante, Superintendent, to present some of our finest public schools with their Robert Newcomb Award.
She's way cuter than me, and you'd probably rather hear from her anyway. The 2007 Robert Newcomb Outstanding Public Schools participants are longtime faithful supporters of the I Love My Neighborhood poster contest and really deserve far more recognition than we can give them tonight. So I'd like to do is congratulate the 4 schools that are involved with recognition, and that's Mountain Avenue, John Marshall, John C. Fremont, and R.D. White. And I'd like to ask their principals to come forward. So would Grisella Gibbs, Mountain Avenue, please come forward? Dr. Gibbs. Principal Lynn Marshall from John Marshall. Dr. Livingston is not here from John C. Fremont. And Principal Suzanne Reese. We'd like to congratulate you and thank you for your ongoing support of this program. This really is one of my favorite programs because so many students are recognized, and also it's such a wonderful partnership between the school district and the city. So we thank you for that. So we have some awards.
My goodness, also unexpected, but I certainly want to receive this on behalf of all the students at Mountain Avenue. Taking pride in our school and keeping it beautiful is near and dear to their hearts. In fact, this Saturday is our annual Spring Beautification Day, and I know they'll be very, very excited to see this and know that their efforts are appreciated. Thank you so much.
I want to take this opportunity to say on behalf of the entire John Marshall community that we greatly appreciate this recognition, and this came from the entire community, meaning the parents, the teachers, the staff, and all of our outstanding and very talented students. Thank you very much for the recognition.
And receiving the recognition from R.D. White and for John C. Fremont is our Public Information Officer, Dr. Linda Young.
Thank you to all of those schools. The recognition is well deserved. We appreciate your outstanding participation every year. And as was mentioned earlier, the contest does continue to grow, and it is wonderful to see that happen. And at this time, I would like to ask our Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale member, Larry Ringel, and our 2006 poster contest grand prize winner, to Andrea Boulian, to go to the trophy table so that we can begin recognizing our 2007 I Love My Neighborhood poster contest finalists. I would also like to invite Mayor Dave Weaver to the photo station to my left, over here where Sandra is standing. She's waving the camera. And I would like to invite Dr. Escalante to join us at the photo station to my right for pictures with the finalists. And parents, I ask that you send your child to pick up their trophy, and then our wonderful volunteers here will direct them to the photo station that they will need to go, and you can meet them over there and take your pictures of them at the photo stations. And now, without further ado, I will introduce to you the 2007 I Love My Neighborhood Poster Contest finalists, beginning with Armenian Sisters Academy, Michelle Kirkshian. Here she comes. Michelle, over here. Michelle, over here. And you go that way. Thank you, Michelle. Good job. Our next finalist, Natalie Gazarian. And our next finalist, and I must tell you, Margaret Hammond mentioned earlier how the competition was very difficult this year. The posters, the artwork, as usual, is very well done and very difficult for the judges to decide. And we had to make an exception this year for Armenian Sisters Academy and have an additional finalist, where normally we have 2 finalists for each school, but these 2 scored so close together in the initial judging, and then still remained well throughout the whole scoring process. So the 3rd finalist from Armenian Sisters Academy is Anna Azizian. From Atanian Art Center, I would like to invite Stepan Sarkisian. And Gamer Hakopian. And parents, again, I would like to ask you to meet your child over at the photo stations that they're sent to. So turn that way. From Balboa Elementary School, we have Spencer Hemingway. And Danny Agiani. Here comes Danny. All right. From Benjamin Franklin Elementary School, Brittany Hune. And from Cerritos Elementary School, we have Sasha Oviedo. Tyler. Sasha Oviedo. Here she comes. We had another finalist from Cerritos who couldn't make it tonight. Tyler De Jesus was unable to attend this evening, but he was one of our finalists with Cerritos. From Shamlian School, our finalist, Prini Reganian. And our next finalist from Shamlian School also was unable to attend today, Natalie Gajamanian, was unable to be here. She is out of the country. But we would still wanted to congratulate her. Now from Columbus Elementary School, we have Liana Kachikian. And Grace Lee. Next, we have Dunsmore Elementary School. Our finalist, Sherry Trowbridge. Is Sherry Trowbridge here? Okay. It looks like she was unable to make it after all. I would like to also invite from Dunsmore, Matthew Moon. And now from First Lutheran School, Valeria Lee. And Aaron Simpao. From Glendale Adventist Academy, I would like to congratulate Alyssa Danlag. Here she comes. And from Glen Oaks Elementary School, we have finalist Mincio S. Yang. Also from Glen Oaks, we have Garrett Fritz. From Holy Family Elementary School, Irish DeGorio. And next from Holy Family, Angela Lim. From Holy Redeemer, Sarah Duenas. From Horace Mann Elementary School, Akshara E. Roy. Also from Horace Mann, Vladimir Petrosian. I don't see Vladimir. We'll congratulate Vladimir. And on to John C. Fremont Elementary. I'd like to congratulate their finalists, Naira Maruchian. And Moira Scott. From John Marshall Elementary School, Anthony Henry and Eliza Suluyan. And Eliza Suluyan, is that Oh, okay, great. Next, from John Muir Elementary School, we have Lily Gukasian, and Lourdes Keshishian. From Lincoln Elementary, I'd like to invite Sarah Kim, and Jesus Peña. From Mark Keppel Elementary School, I would like to invite April Shin, and Alice Lee. Next, from our Mission Renaissance Art Studio and School, Gilbert Nazari, and Jonathan Nabifar. From Monte Vista Elementary School, please welcome Samantha Oseas. From Montrose Christian Montessori School, please welcome Eileen Young and Caitlin Hahn. Our Mountain Avenue finalists this evening are Carly Griffin, and Raisa Rosa. Is Raisa here tonight? Here she comes. Next, we have our R.D. White Elementary School finalists, Lorraine Herrera, and Marina Hovhannisyan. From Robin's Nest Kindergarten and Preschool, Ricky Parada. From Salem Lutheran Elementary School, we have Evan Swong. And Kelby Nardoni. From St. James the Less School, I'd like to invite Jack Henderson and Brandon Kim. From Thomas Jefferson Elementary, please welcome Rita Garcia and Nairi Didarlu. From Valley View Elementary School, please welcome Peter Shin. And Susie Ha. From Verdugo Woodlands Elementary School, Miranda Diaz. And Carrie Yunji Choi. And from Zion Lutheran Elementary School, we're at the end of the alphabet here, our final school of the evening. From Zion Lutheran Elementary School, please welcome Lily Palevani. And Helen Kong. Let's give a big round of applause to all of our 58 outstanding finalists of the 2007 I Love My Neighborhood Poster Contest. Don't Trash Glendale. And now, at this time, I would like to invite Andre Aboulian and Margaret Hammond to join me on stage so that we may announce our top 10 finalists and unveil our 2007 grand prize winner. Before we do announce our top 10 finalists, I would like to catch up with Andre, who is now in 7th grade at Rosemont Middle School. So I'd like to hand the mic over to Andre so he can say a few words.
Good evening. My name is Andre Aboulian, and I'd like to take this moment to thank Neighborhood Services, especially Noreen Benjaminson, the Glendale Unified School District, and all the people involved in this wonderful program. I'd like to especially thank Margaret Hammond for donating a tree that was planted in my honor at my old elementary school. And although I'm in middle school right now, I will always cherish her priceless gift. I also want to thank my family and friends for supporting me throughout this whole contest. I cannot begin to tell you what a great concept this program has. When children are designing a poster, they think it's just a poster, but it's not. It's a poster to motivate people not to litter. Ever since I won this contest, I realized that littering was a much bigger problem than I had thought. And this program is reaching those littering adults, their children. Because, I mean, if an adult sees their child drawing a poster about not littering, I think that they would never litter again, only to be a great role model to their children. I hope the next winner has as much fun as I had, and I just want to tell them to savor their responsibilities for that whole year, and it sped by for me. So the whole experience was amazing. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Andre. The judging this year, I have to say, as I mentioned before, was very close. The final decisions were extremely difficult to make. The caliber of artwork that we received was outstanding, and all the finalists should be very proud of their accomplishment, regardless of their place in the contest. It's definitely an honor to be able to recognize these students who did their artwork and captured that theme, and everyone has done such an amazing job, as you can all see by the posters in the back of their artwork. So I hope that you will take the time out to get a look at all of the wonderful pictures that we have on display here this evening. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. The top 10 finalists for the 2007 I Love My Neighborhood Poster Contest, Don't Trash Glendale. I am going to have Andre assist me in announcing these finalists. we're going to kind of tag team here. So, Andre, would you go ahead and read for our 10th place?
Our 10th place finalist is 3rd grader Peter Shin from Valley View Elementary School. Congratulations, Peter. Congratulations.
Here you go. You can stand together, kind of see. Now, if you wouldn't mind just standing over there for me, Peter, while we announce the rest of our top 10 finalists. In 9th place, we have 4th grader Eliza Suluyan from John Marshall Elementary School. Congratulations, Eliza. Come on up. And you want to stand with her. Each of the top 10 finalists is rewarded with a backpack that we put some special fill up with some school supplies and other fun things for them, some drawing paper and that sort, to inspire them more for their future involvement in the poster contest. And now for 8th place.
8th place goes to 6th grader Kelly Nardoni from Salem Lutheran School. Congratulations, Kelly.
I'm sorry. Get a picture. Face the camera. Okay, thank you. Our next finalist is April Shin in the 3rd grade at Mark Keppel Elementary School. Congratulations, April. Face the camera. Is that microphone in? Okay, thank you. Wouldn't mind standing over there. Thank you. Okay, and now, next, right here, Sarah Kim.
Our 6th place finalist is Sarah Kim in 6th grade at Lincoln Elementary School. Congratulations, Sarah.
So stand so that the mic isn't in front of you. Sorry. Stand with Andre and face the camera. And look out there at the camera. Good job. Congratulations. You can join your colleagues over there. Our next finalist is 5th grader Carrie Yunji Choi from Verdugo Woodlands Elementary School. Stand together. Could you stand, Carrie? Could you stand over? Facing the camera. Okay. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, you can join your. Okay, next.
Our 4th place finalist is Natalie Gazarian from Armenian Sisters Academy. Congratulations, Natalie.
We're just moments away from unveiling the grand prize winner. And I'd like to point out that the top 3 finalists will each have a tree planted in their honor at their school or place of their choice, courtesy of Margaret Hammond, Chair of the Committee for Clean and Beautiful Glendale, and of Glendale Beautiful. And Margaret's been donating these trees for the past few years now, and as Andre mentioned, it doesn't have an impact. It really stays as a fond memory for these students. So, with that, I would like to announce our 3rd place finalist, Anna Azizian, also from Armenian Sisters Academy. I told you the judging was very tight this year. Congratulations, Anna. And get your, Anna, get your. Our 2nd placed finalist is Raisa Rosa from Mountain Avenue Elementary School. Congratulations, Raisa. And that just leaves us with this year's grand prize winner to announce. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I will turn the mic over to Andre Abulian, last year's grand prize winner, to reveal the 2007 grand prize winner.
Spencer Hemingway from Balboa Elementary School.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Andre, for helping us out. And I'd like to find out if Spencer would like to say a few words. How do you feel, Spencer?
Great.
Did you have any idea that you were going to be one of the top winners today?
No.
All right. Well, congratulations. Your poster is very creative. Okay, let's give one more big round of applause for our top 10. And could I ask... And I'd like to ask for our top 10 finalists if you could just move this way a little bit so that the audience can all get a good look at you and see who our top 10 winners are. There you have them, folks. Thank you all for your outstanding participation in the I Love My Neighborhood poster contest this year. You all did a great job. And we'd just like to get group photo of you right now, right here underneath this large poster. So if you could all stand together over here, it appears as if our photographer is going to take a picture. Oh, wow, we've got... Okay, and if our taller students could be in the back, and then the smaller students over here in the front. So why don't you two just move over to the front there? Thank you so much. We appreciate your patience. And Spencer, why don't you get in the middle right there in front? Okay. Just a little bit more. You guys are so patient. Thank you so much. Thank you, audience, for your patience and your support. Congratulations, you guys. And now, I'd like to welcome our Neighborhood Services Administrator, Sam Engel, to come up and say a few words. Thanks, Sam.
Now everybody who has got art on display here, all of our winners, whenever the first time they're asked to put on their resume, have you ever had art in an art show? Have you ever been published, printed, or recognized? All of you are now going to be able to say yes. Congratulations. You're on your way to becoming successful in the career of art. So congratulations to all of you on that. We've had 14 of these poster contests, and every year we're able to come up here and meet together and really talk about what is special about our neighborhoods, because that's the theme of our poster contest. I love my neighborhood. That's the #1 theme, and each year we have a second theme. This year, what was the second theme for our poster contest? 3 words. What was it? Hey, we got our message across. Everybody's got that. That's exactly right. That's what we wanted to do. So why does the city do these kind of programs? We figure with adults, all of you adults, you're already beyond teaching. We have to start teaching with all of the young people here, and we think if anything can happen, all of you adults that are in the room are going to learn a little bit from the kids who are participating, all of the young people who participate in this program. This year we had 10,000 entries. If you multiply that by 4, say that we've had 4 contacts with that, that's an additional 40,000 people who got the message of, there you go, all of those things. Next year we'll have a different theme, so all of you budding artists, you can do something different. You can express your creativity other ways, and go ahead and do that. All of us that are in Glendale know that it is truly a special place. It's special because it's clean. It's special because there's not a lot of graffiti around. It's special because we all get along. We enjoy coming together to do these things. We enjoy the success that each of us has, and we share that together when we're out here. There are a number of things that are really important for me to say to everybody here. First, as the Neighborhood Services Administrator, it's kind of my job to do these kind of things, but it's more than just a job. It is truly a pleasure to be able to work in a city where people have this kind of spirit. There's a number of people that do these things, and when I talk about the fact we get 10,000 entries in a poster contest, and we don't have to work that hard to get them because people run to enter these contests. They say, what are you doing? I said, it's because people really like this community. Our young people appreciate what it's like to live in a community like this, and our parents are proud that they're able to raise their families in a community that is as special as Glendale. Makes my job a lot easier. The other thing that makes my job easier, and I would be remiss if I did not say this, is that I work for a group of council members who truly believe that Glendale is a special place, and they are committed to making sure that all of our residents enjoy the top quality of life of any city in Southern California. And those 5 people are committed to all of the different things we do. But that's on one side of where I work. But on the other side is the staff that brings it along. You saw all of them working today. They're hustling up and down here. And I am truly blessed by having staff that are willing to do all of the different things to do that. and with a group of volunteers that we work with. Margaret introduced the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale. I've been with the City of Glendale now for back when I didn't have any gray hair and certainly was not as rotund as I am now. But I can't blame that on the committee or 14 poster contests. But the committee is outstanding, and I would like you to give them a round of applause because they are a working committee. Unlike a lot of people, these people are workers. They just don't sit here and boss us around. They get out there and they blow up balloons. They pick up chairs and put them away. They do litter. They go out to the schools and meet people. They are a working committee. So outstanding effort. You can join this group. It's an open group. The City Council set it up so that anybody can join. It's a self-appointed group. If you're interested in doing these kind of things throughout the schools, these are our elementary school programs. We have programs for adults. We have a program for middle school. Join us. Talk to any one of the staff people, and we'll be able to get you signed up. When Alice Petrosian was up here, everybody remember Mrs. Petrosian? She's back there. Alice, wave your hand again. She stole my thunder a little bit because she started talking about partners. And one of the reasons why Glendale is special is because we are all partners together in its success. Our partners with the school district, our partnership as a city with our residents, and our partnership of ourselves with each other to make this city as better place as it can be. I would like you all to give each other, each of your partners, a big round of applause because you are what makes this city the special place that it is. Now, we have a litter mascot here that some of you know from the poster contest rules had to be on there. Inspector Litter, would you come up here and join me? Let's give Inspector Litter a round of applause. Inspector Litter, they all know the theme of this year's poster contest, but I think we ought to make them take a pledge, don't you think? Yes, we do. So, teachers, will you all stand up? Teachers, will you all stand up? We're going to start with you because we know what a great example you set for everybody else in this room. I want you to repeat after me. I pledge to teach my students and everybody that I come in contact with not to trash Glendale. Let's give them a round of applause. They're our first round of... Okay, parents, you all stand up. All right, kids, let's see if they can do this as well as you're going to be able to do it. Parents, let's raise your hands. As parents, we promise to teach our children not to trash Glendale. All right, you did it better than the teachers. Kids, you stand up. You guys come forward because you're going to lead the group here. Come on up here. Inspector Litter, you're going to help these guys. Okay, all of the students and all of the brothers and sisters, all of the young people, you stand up. And let's see if you can do this louder than the teachers and the parents. You guys all stand up. We ready? Okay. We're going to be loud. Let's raise our hands. As students. Let's try that again. As students. There we go. We promise not to trash Glendale. Congratulations, you are all installed in the Do Not Trash Glendale Club. I bet next year we have no trash in town. Thank you.
Don't trash
Funding for this program was made possible by the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale.